Welcome to Tea with Lilybet. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I recently moved from a 2-bedroom unit to a 1-bedroom apartment and had to do a lot of downsizing in my life. When I moved into this new place, I knew I would have to build a custom storage unit to house all the equipment that I use in my music therapy practice. With the help of my sister, I engaged a local Melbourne company who specialize in creating custom storage solutions. They had a look at the apartment and all of the equipment that I needed to store and came back with a design that would meet most of my storage needs. And a couple of months later, they came to the apartment and installed it. It's the day before installation, so it's time to remove everything off the floor and out of this corner. I have been living with all of these bags and musical equipment in my living space for the past 3 months, so I cannot wait to be able to hide these things away and out of view. But for now, I'm just going to move them into the bedroom to create some space for the installer to work. I'm also going to give these surfaces a vacuum and wipe down. I know they're going to be covered by the storage unit, but I think I'm just going to feel better knowing that I cleaned them before it was installed. I signed off on the design a couple of months ago now, and in the last couple of days, I've started to get a bit nervous. I'm making such a permanent change to this apartment, and the storage unit will take up quite a bit of space, so I hope I've made the right decision. In particular, I'm a bit worried about the door access. The unit will come up quite closely to the door frame, and I'm just hoping that I've allowed enough space to come in and out of the apartment. But it's too late to make any changes, so I'm just going to trust that it's going to turn out for the best.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
One of the most important things I said to them was I want it to look like it's always been in this apartment, and I have to say they have done a magnificent job. So let's take a closer look at the unit to see what they've done. As you enter the apartment, the unit is located just to the right of the door. It comprises of one large cupboard that runs from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. And to the right, there's a set of shelves with a landing area. I chose a white high gloss material, which is very similar to what I have in the kitchen. I think we've matched it quite well. Because it's a neutral color, to my eyes, it doesn't seem to dominate the room or detract from the apartment in any way. At the bottom is a baseboard, so it is a little bit elevated off the floor. And then at the top, there is a bulkhead. That was designed to match the bulkhead that is in the kitchen. So it really does look like it has always been here. The doors are a press to open, and I specifically wanted that because I didn't want to have anything that I could snag my clothing on or injure myself when I use the unit. The main body of the unit comprises of two big boxes, and these are actually equally sized. The shelves are adjustable. I don't know if you can see under there, but I had some locks put on because I wanted to make sure that the shelves were secure. Some of these shelves will be holding quite a bit of weight. I don't know if you can see that there. That's got a lock on it. And these are shelves that I'm not going to adjust very often. Some of the higher shelves are fully adjustable. They gave me 3 extra shelves, so if I want to change the configuration, I can add more shelves. One of the main features that I wanted to put into the unit was a charging station. So I had the electrician out to install some power and move the internet connection so that the modem can sit in the cupboard. These 2 shelves here are where I'm going to put all of my electronics for my work. I use a couple of iPads, charge a karaoke microphone. I have a portable speaker that I charge. I have my laptop and some other devices that I charge on a regular basis. With this power board here, I've got 4 power points, and I've also got 4 USBs. 2 of them are USB-C and 2 of them are standard USB. And then, I don't know if you can see, I've got some little corners that were cut out so that I can feed leads and power connections down so they can connect in either via USB or power to this shelf. So that's what I'm going to do with those shelves. These bottom shelves are going to be used for musical instruments and for my travel cases that I use for my music therapy practice. And then the upper shelves are going to be more general storage. One of the really nice things about this unit is that it has a backboard. It doesn't just go back to the wall, so it looks really good. It's really robust, and I feel like it's just a very well built and solid piece. We had to limit the size of the storage unit because I have this intercom and I have some light switches. So we decided to make use of the lower part of this space. I needed a landing area because I often come in with a lot of gear, a lot of equipment. And so we decided to just make this lovely bookshelf rather than leave this space empty. And I'm so glad I did. It adds a lovely style to this whole unit. And yeah, it makes it look a little bit prettier, I think. The consultant suggested that I go with this wood top. And I just think it is so pretty. I'm just absolutely love the color of it. And yeah, it's just a beautiful feature. I think it's time to start putting things away. Now that I've found the right spot for all the major items, I want to play with the top area a little bit and perhaps add some more shelves in here so I can maximize the use of this space. As mentioned, I'm going to use these upper shelves for items that I don't access as often, but I'm probably going to keep a bit of stationery up here as well. I'm just wondering if I can make better use of this shelf here by moving the modem up to the higher shelf. I did have a little cutout corner put in there for cables. So I'm going to try it and see if it affects the reception at all in the room. So far it's been fine with the doors closed, so I'll just move it up and see how I go. Hopefully it'll be fine. These are all the leads that I'll use to connect. That's Millie crying. Do you need some love? You probably need some food, don't you? I know, I'm sorry. Now that Millie's fed, I can finish putting everything away. If you watch my custom kitchen cupboards video, you'll know that when I installed these, I put a whole bunch of things that were going to go into the storage unit once it was built. So now that I've moved them into the unit, I've created quite a bit of space in here that I want to play with. I'm hoping that I might be able to move some of my linen in here, perhaps my towels or my bed linen. So I'm just going to play around with this and see if I can come up with a configuration that will allow me to put some of those items in here. The towels and bed linen had been in these temporary storage boxes on my bedroom floor for quite a while, and it feels fantastic to be able to put it all away and out of sight. And now it's time to put the books away. Well, that was quite a lot of hard work, and I'm actually sweating a bit from adjusting shelves and carrying things around, but I'm pretty happy with how I've got it set up now. So let's have a look and you can let me know what you think. Well, it's been a huge afternoon. I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I'm hungry, but I'm completely delighted with the results. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how I styled the storage unit. I've got some exciting videos planned. I've got my storage cage that needs to be decluttered, and of course I'll be unveiling my new sofa, which is absolutely gorgeous. So stay tuned for those videos. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to welcome you to this channel. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.